locals in events again, but right now we're going to be seeing another great match. We have two characters that love to press buttons and make you feel uncomfortable about it. We got Greninja versus Falco.
All right, and yep, I think there's gonna be a lot of buttons on the table, but different kinds of buttons because I think Mage's gonna want to play a little bit in the pocket until he gets that grab, gets a clean hit. But then, I mean, his opponent, Wasabi, will just have to kind of go in because it's kill or be killed in this matchup.
Exactly. Like, one of the big things that Greninja has going for him is the ability to just approach safely and continue that pressure. But for Wasabi, for Mage, usually you want to be the one to catch those overextensions, which many characters have to commit to. Greninja doesn't need to do that, so you got to be a little bit more patient. Like you said, working out very well, looking for the roll in, trying to get the reset on that down air.
I'm loving Mage's patience right now. Just actually walking back and forth, keeping everything so clean.
And also, thank you for the $5 donation from Myth the Wizard. Thank you so much for dropping in another donation towards the stream.
I'm glad you got that one because I had so many tabs open. I got switched off.
My ADHD is working at high level right now.
So many tabs, so many tabs. All right. Speaking of working at high level, both these guys their brains are working at high level right now too. So much patient neutral.
Exactly. We're sitting there talking about. Yeah, we were sitting to talk about before just how much pressure you need to like exert as Greninja, but really this match is kind of emulating that what I'm used to seeing out of like Street Fighter. Like just a lot of footsies, just waiting for an overcommitment, not really trying to do too much because you're just asking for trouble. And Mage going for like minimal damage on that. You know that you're gonna take that dash attack, that's okay, but you air dodge directly in front and that's gonna cost you. Fluid Smash gonna take out that stock.
Yeah, Mage was giving up a lot of those air dodges, so it's just a matter of time before he got called out for that one.
And that's what's difficult too, because for Greninja you got the 50-50 there. Like most characters don't have that vortex anymore, but you got dash attack and down tilt, and you have to respect whether they're gonna go for the fair or they could just punish you on the ground.
Yeah, or just run up and F smash you. That's ended up paying out.
Just do it to him.
Run up, just do it to him. And now you're on the platform, trapped a little bit. Yeah, you had to fight your way down. And I think the reason why this might be a little problematic right now. Okay. I was about to say, unless you go for a hard read, Falco doesn't have the speed to pressure you down. So when you have something, especially stage control, you got to go for it.
Yeah, I agree. You got to go for a bit more hard commitments. And actually, because of the fall speed, not really able to follow up on that. But you're at the percent window now where if Mage catches Wasabi jumping in, you're going to get a decent amount of damage off one of these up tilts.
Yeah. I tilted my head when it happened. Oh, this might hurt. No, not going for an up tilt there.
Also, another thing in this matchup that I just remembered is that both these characters have very, very high vertical jumps, so it's going to be much easier to get away from a lot of these strings both players are going for. Granted, you're going to eventually start to read the jumps, but it's going to be much harder to react just instantly to somebody overcommitting.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Wow. How did he know? How did he know? Great
DI
by Mage, but how did he know?
Yeah, just like going for the mix-up right there. Oh, and then chasing down. No jump available. You got to air dodge in, and that's exactly what Wasabi was able to do to get by.
All right, edge guard opportunity. What are we going for? Nice recovery by Mage. And hitting that shield high, I wonder if Wasabi could have gotten a punish there. Greninja not having a super fast shield grab, but it might have worked. But you know what else works? Forward aerial.
Yeah, I like it. I like the way that Wasabi was kind of going about that, just kind of retreating with the aerials instead. And plenty of recovery availability. Doesn't matter, though. Mage waiting just long enough to get the down air.
Excellent catch. Yeah. I mean, Wasabi's options were limited there. You could put out the hitbox, but it was more of a timing thing than a read thing. And Mage had that timing on lock. Good stuff. This is going to hurt. It's going to take you for... Oh, only 39. All right, you got off lucky.
Yeah, it's just one of those situations. Take the damage where you can get and actually even it right back up off of just a two-hit string. I actually like it that time because the last few times Mage just kind of landed directly in front of Wasabi and it's cost him.
Yeah. Oh, and oh man, you see that all the time in Smash 4. Not so much in Ultimate, but I mean, Mage kind of counting his blessings that the second hit didn't connect. And I think he's air dodging a lot out of these down tilts. I think Wasabi has all the data he needs to end this if another down tilt or scramble aerial scenario pops up.
Yeah, because you see right there, instead of the air dodge that time, actually went for the jump. So looks like Wasabi was deciding not to commit just to get an idea. And that time, gonna get it and go for the up air, gonna close it out. Wasabi taking game number 1.
That was one of those times where his DI got mixed. Because with optimal DI, I think he might have been able to live that, but I didn't know which way you were going, to be quite honest.
Yeah, like
he went straight up. He went straight up.
Yeah, because at that point, you either DI out and hope that you don't get followed up by a forward air, or you DI in and hope that they overcommit, try and look for you off stage, and instead, Wasabi had plenty of time out of hit stun to react to that and go for the up air. Yes, Greninja and Falco are just so stressful to play against. Like, as we already see here, like both characters who are relatively okay at like having those higher recoveries and getting away from these situations, it didn't even matter because as you saw, Mage had to air dodge a bunch, still out of stress just to avoid getting hit in those situations.
Yeah, and plus, like, even if you don't air dodge, that's still more mental resources being spent to not panicking. Like, the character's so stressful to fight against.
It like, the best way to describe Greninja really, like, in this game is just like it's shades of Smash 4 Fox. It's not exactly the same amount of stupidity and pressure because up till at the ledge doesn't exist, but it's still one of the same things where you have to constantly respect the 50-50s and wonder, do I air dodge this time? Do I jump this time? Do I even get a chance to actually press a button because he's in my face all the time? But with Falco, it's just the hard punishes that you get on the overextensions, and I think Mage was doing pretty well with that. I think we might see a smaller stage because of how well Wasabi was able to get away from them by comparison to what we just saw in PS2.
Yeah, so I think what my big question is next is what's the stage pick? Because I think stage might play a huge role in these two or in the matchup dynamics right now.
Yeah, I that's why I was kind of guessing that we wouldn't be on PS2 because I feel like that stage didn't do enough for Mage. I could see a tri-plat because it's not necessarily a terrible thing for the way Wasabi plays either, but I think we're probably going to see something more along the lines of either Town and City or Smashville.
Let's see if we got those reads. I have faith. That was a solid rationale behind that. And
well, I guess wrong. I was thinking maybe, I mean, this is a fantastic stage for Falco. This is definitely one of, I know Kofi from Tri-State loves this stage just because of the combo extensions and like the easy kills off the top. But I felt like just how good you saw Wasabi going for those confirms off top that we probably wouldn't see it. But hey, I was wrong. We got mixed. We're here in the game number 2.
All right, and let's see how this kind of pick pays off. Because, I mean, Greninja has a lot of strong tools to get off the side early as well. Well, actually, just strong kill tools, period.
Yeah, in general. You got that forward throw, you got that forward smash, forward air. But at the same time, going deep. I actually like the idea of going for the double laser because you set up the fear later. Like, do they actually laser this time or did they drop down and go for a fair?
Yeah. I mean, for Falco, you'd have to like drop down double jump fair, but like you mentioned earlier, the like jump height makes it so much pressure at those vertical edges of the screen. Yeah,
and you saw just a second ago, went for exactly what we were just talking about. That time, not going for any lasers or anything like that, just going straight for the fair, but Wasabi's able to get away.
I'm scared.
I'm so
scared. I'm so scared.
I mean, Wasabi looking for a jump in. See, there's that jump out of Falco that Mage really needs. In these windows where it's no longer true, you need to be able to jump high and get away from Greninja.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely looked like he had the right idea. Like, just kind of playing it safe.
Oh, poor Falco. I think the slant actually screwed him up a bit there because it does have that little bit of a like dead zone in front of him. And he was like just a little bit too far back too. I don't know. Poor Falco though. That looked like it should have hit. Great air dodge though. Oh.
That time, yeah. When you're on a platform like that, at high percents, most players just want to get off because you don't want to be directly above Greninja. But that was the right call by Wasabi. Knew that he was going to try and go to the right, just covering it with the forward air. You know, the amount of people who get hit by that, like that, just like the 1-2 neutral game of Falco. Short hop back air and then immediately throw an up tilt, but Wasabi not moving.
Yeah, great trigger discipline right there by Wasabi. Oh no. Oh, and not quite connecting because the maybe it was like an assumed tech scenario. Maybe he just jumped too high, but even still, like so much just coming up in the way of Wasabi, even getting the air dodge read, but not quite landing the kills.
We're seeing Mage really just kind of like looking for something here, just hoping to get some kind of pressure. I love that B reverse laser though off stage to actually just throw off the ledge trap.
And to be honest, they're both in each other's heads, just not quite through the front door. Right? They're like knocking on the doors, like, hey, can you let me in?
we're getting to that window soon too, where an up throw or something off the ledge, oh, just long enough on that. You always have to respect that last hit of the forward air as well as the dropping hitbox, but that's gonna do it.
Yeah, and if that counter proc, I think Mage was dead. If you went for the left counter.
Yeah, left counter, especially with the fact that Mage was fading in.
Yeah, DI mix. Yeah, he would have been smoked.
Pretty much right now too. Like you catch Mage at the ledge, you catch one of those forward throws, or get a little bit higher, get one of those up airs. Like Mage has to stay on the run, but the F tilt at the ledge, get a punish to get up attack, that's gonna be enough.
All right, Mage on his final stock. But I think if there's a time to be on the final stock, I think it's now, because if you land like one clean hit, you can get a good string. I was talking about Mage, but Wasabi is actually just taking my word and saying, okay, yeah, bet, let's do it.
That was a lot of confidence on Mage to jump from the ledge like that too and go for that downer. Oh my god. Okay, trying to go for the B reverse laser to maybe bait out an early recovery, but that time Mage not really moving. Excuse me, Wasabi not moving. Yeah, you see how much slower Wasabi went after that? It's like, all right, let me not overcommit. I'm getting hit a lot. I need to calm down.
Yeah, because, I mean, if you drop the stock around now, this is almost even after one Falco combo. Yeah, you need to play it safe until you get a bit more damage, like now. Now you can go in. Or that. Okay, you didn't die for it, though. Oh, and he killed him for it. Oh, why did he? It was some Looney Tunes stuff. He got stuck for that wall like 3 seconds.
There was no tech animation or nothing. Just straight up, just stuck up against the wall. Like you said, looked like something out of Looney Tunes.
Like that was the time where you would get that side effect where it's like a guitar break, like kaboom. Yeah, like, exactly like that.
And it's crazy too because like the way that game was going, like you said, if Wasabi couldn't continue up that same pressure, Wasabi was already doing an excellent job of really setting up the conditioning, went for 2 false up airs multiple times. That way you could eventually go for that forward air on a lower recovery. But Mage was finding the opportunities as it started to slowly progress, especially in that second stock. But when the game kind of helps you out a little bit, doesn't even give Mage the chance to recover or tech, you definitely take that every single time.
Yeah, he exploded. He exploded there.
Yes.
Like no sparks, no nothing. I wonder if, like, because there's no sparks, I don't even know if it was techable. It's like Schrodinger's tech. Like, that was both techable and not techable until proven otherwise.
I'm gonna go on the non-techable at the moment. Definitely the biggest brain option that we've seen all day. We'll just call it that. But you try to commit off stage, try and go for one of those ledge guards, and then you get reversed, and that's definitely one of those things that could tilt you pretty hard. So hopefully Mage is not too tilted by that. Currently Wasabi up 2 games to none, but I feel like that second game was definitely starting to look a little better as it went by. But Wasabi is just playing so good right now.
Yeah, and like I said, that's one of, like, I feel like there's a range of things that will tilt you, and that was like near the edge where it's like almost comical. Yeah, like if that happened to me, I might almost laugh because it's just like, what just happened?
It's like, really,
yeah.
Really?
Oh God,
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. If I actually would be like, what do you mean? What was that? I would have been raging. That's how that right there is the type of moment that makes me instantly stop playing whoever I'm playing, go on to Elite Smash and use Ganondorf for like 30 minutes just to feel something. Say, I need other people to be upset, so I'm gonna switch.
I'll play Marvin's in the background. It's like, it's just one of those nights. One of those nights, bro. It's okay. We're here for you.
All right, so we're gonna see the same characters run back. I don't really see a reason as to why anybody would switch here. Stage-wise, they definitely stepped off for a second, but I don't think they did it long enough to get an actual stage pick. Oh, no, never mind, they did. We're gonna go back to PS2.
Dang, they speed selected that.
Yeah, that was really quick. Like, usually I'm used to everybody taking like a solid 30 seconds just to pick the stage. I actually like the retreating zoning, not gonna lie. Now, granted, you get hard punished like that. It doesn't look so genius afterwards, but it's meant to slow down the pace of Wasabi.
Yeah, just something to ice him a little bit, just a hair. Because I mean, right now, right now it's just looking a little rough,
Yeah, because like it really hasn't been able to just get that hard punish that you're looking for as Falco. Like you need to capitalize on big punishes, otherwise you just don't get that damage. Oh,
I'm loving that.
Oh, that was actually really nice. Just like throwing out the reflector to keep him grounded, and then the nair. Oh my god! I'm actually mad for Wasabi.
Yeah.
Like, not that I'm trying to like
this.
never show bias, but that one, it's like that needed to work. There you go, though. Gonna get the back air. What are we gonna do? The follow up. Nice delay from Wasabi. Not gonna get hit by the down air, but the up smash coverage is gonna close it anyways.
A lot of amazing pressure right there from Mage. And that's what I like about Falco is that you have the opportunity to build pressure out of scramble situations, which not a lot of characters can do as easily.
Yeah, I agree. And actually, I'm really liking what seems to be the change from Mage. Not that time, though. Unfortunately, gonna like probably thinking that Wasabi was gonna go try and box on the left-hand side, maybe get some safe positioning. But I like the fact that he seems to just be retreating, like fading away like a whole character length, just to try and get Wasabi to swing early to get a punish.
That up smash on that platform is cursed, dude.
It really is.
Yeah. Like, I know in Smash 4 it never worked, but I've seen it work sometimes in this game. I'm pretty sure it's inconsistent in this game too, but like, yeah, it's so unfortunate to see so many oopsies right there.
Yeah, when your kill opportunities disappear just because of that, it's one of those things that as you're playing a character, you understand that that's unfortunately one of the things you got to deal with in your toolkit. But it really does suck every time it happens.
Yeah. I mean, it's not phasing Wasabi too much though. Nice work. And wow, at that didn't connect.
What? That reminded me of some stupidity like Pokemon X and Y when Charizard ended up being like beating Greninja. Why did fire stop the water there? Excuse me?
It's plot armor. I guess Mage is the main character, but it's looking like it might be his final arc, final season.
Oh no. I don't know, man. That didn't work out too well for Greninja in that arc, so hopefully for Wasabi it turns out a little bit different. But Wasabi currently up still, two games to none. Mage has been making a lot of great changes, but still behind on this stock. Really needs to just close out the next one, get one of those big combo strings that we're used to seeing out of Falco. Looking for the roll away, but not going to get it.
Yeah, nice work by Wasabi to not roll back, but this could kill? No, a little bit too soon.
Oh my god. So that was layered because before you went for the down air coverage, right? But at the very beginning, the first stock, you got him on the roll coverage with that up smash. So you know he's not going to up smash, he's not going to roll right there. Baits out the get up attack, and that was so beautifully executed by Mage.
And that's one of those reads that gets you right back into it. Maybe you're running out of steam before, but if you're making plays like that, your head's still in the game.
Exactly. Because you got a read, you got a good conditioning onto Wasabi right there. But Wasabi, actually had the air dodge read just out of position.
Is it an air dodge read if Mage does it every time? He's the air dodge like almost every time that he's got it down tilted, and he keeps getting away with it. Yo,
oh no,
okay,
oh no, straight to 76%. Trying to look for a jump high.
Good tech. This could be it though.
He gets to the ledge. All right, all of a sudden this is a game. Wasabi trying to stay alive, not gonna get hit by the back air, and almost get called out on the forward smash right there. If that traded, that would have been the game.
Oh my gosh, everything just got so tense. He drifted back. Okay, but
still
he
alive.
Edge guard. Watch Shadow Sneak. Go for it.
Oh, you're dug deep. What are you doing? Not gonna blue. Goes inside me. Multiple thrown out to F tilt.
I'm so scared, bro.
All right, everything's reset. Everything's reset. They calm back down. Okay.
Okay, deep breath, deep breath. All right, don't let that be it. Not like
somehow still alive. Trying to go for the forward air that time. What's the call this time? He went for forward smash last time. Trying to look for the jump.
How did that connect?
I don't know. Gonna get the nair. Is that gonna be it? That's gonna be it. Mage keeping himself in the game. We are currently at 2-1 after what was one of the most ridiculous sequences of events that I have seen recently. That was so well played. We're gonna get to see a game 4.
Oh my god, my heart. All right, everyone, take a deep breath.
You can't be doing it. All right, chat collectively. Let's just breathe in real quick. I'm just kidding. Throw some pogs in the chat. That was amazing. An amazing game we just saw just now. We're going to go to game number 4. Mage not out of it just yet. Somehow keeping himself in the game. I can't breathe. I'm losing it. We're going to see another one. I think I cursed it by bringing up the Greninja X and Y arc. I'm not going to lie. But it's all good. We got another match out of it.
Oh my gosh. I'm surprised they're going right back into it so quickly.
I straight up have Mage, a whole gallon of water just for like this bracket next to me. I didn't know I was gonna have to chug it like this. Yeah. I can't breathe already.
3, 2,
all right.
Same stage too. Let's get it.
All right, what do you think needs to be done to replicate that same type of gameplay we just saw from Mage in the last one?
I think it's already there. I think once you like make a play like that and get yourself back up and into it, the floodgates are open. It's just whether you can get that hit. And right now, I think Wasabi got hip to that and is opting to keep him in a juggle state for as long as possible so that the hits aren't as frequent.
Yeah, I'm still loving the fact that, like, even though Mage starts off strong, Wasabi answers right back. Wasabi wastes no time just putting that pressure back on, gets more damage off of the capitalization situations that you get, but if you dash attack like that on top of Falco, you're gonna take a hard punish. Luckily for for Wasabi, not that much beyond that strength.
Yeah, it looks like his DI got mixed a bit there because he burned his jump just before that. So he tried to hold back to get a ledge recovery, but still got tagged by a forward air.
Also, thank you, Gummy, for coming through with another $5 donation. We're just continuing to rise on such a great match bracket that we got going on, and thank you for continuing to support. Right now, we're in game number 4. Mage looking for possibly an early aggro landing or something right there with the down smash. Not too sure, but either way, not going to get it.
I think that was supposed to... Actually, I think he wanted to catch the drop down from Mage because Mage does run off the platforms a lot. Like, Wasabi is actually hip to so many of Mage's habits, but just, like, pixels off from getting the big punishes.
Agreed. Yeah, it's just one of those things that if Wasabi continues to play the way they're playing right now, they're going to be in a great spot. Oh, gets the coverage. That reminds me of what we saw earlier from... who was it? Fatality with the get off ledge Falcon kick.
Yeah.
Just get up and be super aggro.
Yeah, hit a button, do something. Sometimes they won't expect it. Do you have anything there? Nah. But Mage does. Nice work. Tagging him with that back air.
Yeah, realizing after Wasabi went down there so quick, might want to jump off ledge very quick, especially when you're in a situation like that. But still, Wasabi holding such a comfortable lead, just out of position. Definitely looked like Wasabi was looking for the early recovery there.
It was gonna hurt. No jump. Oh, but Mage not reading the drift just right.
Yeah, it looked like Mage was looking for the air dodge in instead of away. So good call by Wasabi to avoid that. It's such a scary situation because you expect to be able to hit the Greninja right there, right? Except you don't. You try to go in, but you don't. You catch the slash, and you're dead. So unfortunately for Mage, we're looking at another situation for possibly last stock in this bracket. Wasabi get away from that situation by air dodging back down on the platform. And, oh no. Okay, looking for air dodge in.
Forward smash. Yeah, I think that was dash back forward smash.
I think so too.
So many Greninjas, when they get that down tilt at the ledge and you're going to be off stage, so many of them are just looking for you to air dodge in.
Okay, it's the parry, recognizing the aggressive attempt coming in from Mage. Good delay. Back air's going to close it. This game ain't over just yet. We already saw what happened last time when we was also seeing Hobbs, number 2. Not number 1, number 2, coming through with that donation. Thank you so much for continuing to donate towards this bracket right now.
Thank you, thank you. All right, Mage is looking for that one grab. You can't get grabbed. Don't get grabbed. You almost got grabbed. You should have got grabbed, to be honest.
Yeah, don't get grabbed it's such a simple way to put it, but really that's the big thing right now. Also, don't get hit by those forward smashes.
Or up tilt still.
Oh, that delay from the shuriken was what kept Wasabi out of getting mixed right there. Just stopped the potential down air from getting a follow-up.
All right. Mage starting to claw his way back into it. A little bit more lasers coming out. This should be it. Oh my god, another air dodge and a great tech off too. I love the off-stage lasers, by the way.
Agreed. It's consistently throwing off the ledge trap timing. I think at this point, Mage just feels like every time they air dodge in, they just really have nothing to worry about with these up smashes because they just keep not connecting.
All right, maybe that laser might have been one too many. Oh, both of them a little bit.
Oh no!
I don't know what Mage is on right now. Okay,
this look like the last game.
Phantasm was a little bit wild.
Yeah, you got to be careful with those situations. You don't want to continually just go for those phantasms in those spots.
Whoa! Who does that? How did he know?
Wake up DP is the best way to put it. Just get off that ledge, throw it out there. It's just something super unexpected. You see Mage just kind of dancing back and forth, hopefully looking for a roll or maybe a jump or something else. And what Mage was looking for was not it, but what we were looking for Wasabi is that donation coming through from Rubber with the $15 donation. Thank you so much for continuing to donate to the Fight for Your Rights charity bracket. Thank you so much. And what a wonderful set we just saw a second ago, able to somehow get that to a game 4 after the chaos that was game number 3. And Wasabi going to continue just this amazing run we're seeing through losers right now.
There's combos all over the floor. There's reads all over the floor. Everyone's dropping combos, dropping reads, dropping situations, and it's just a beautiful buffet, but we're going to get ants now. There's ants all over the floor now. Jeez.
Hey, you know what, man? It's time to raid. It's time to raid those donations, and it's time to read off where they're going to. Of course, we have the Smash Ultimate charities that are going to be going down the list. We got 25% of this going towards the George Floyd family. Obviously, one of the big things that really got this whole thing started was the unfortunate situation that happened